You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world. I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her. She's not dangerous. She's just a princess. The danger comes if she gets out, which she will unless you do something about it. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. Blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this. You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh. This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Is it over? Really over? Yes, exactly. It's over. You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Psst. Hey, we're not just going to stay here forever, right? Really? Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess. Good, because I have an idea to get us out of here. The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You You ingrate! The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it. You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die. The end. Nice knowing you. You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. A terrible sense of déjà vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. That's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. The interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odour of dirt permeating the air. That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor. It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor. Two deep-set eyes stare up at you. And finally...
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I had some issues with how our last meeting went.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit. Her touch is cold and ethereal. Without a moment's hesitation, you lash out with your blade. It's like you're slashing at air.
You're adorable when you're confused.
But I didn't say you could touch me.
I've tried to leave on my own. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here. I just want to go home. I'm so cold and alone here. But you can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride.
After all, you owe me.
Absolutely not. Is she asking if she can possess us? The princess swims through the air in front of you.
Thanks for the body, killer. See you soon.
She rushes forward and then she's gone.
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
So, it doesn't work like that for you? Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor? Are they also supposed to be you?
You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
So you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there, like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
That's rude.
You're kind of like me, actually. Finally! Finally!
Collapse to the ground. You and the princess, free from the confines of the cabin.
Alright, let's see if I'm stuck with you forever. Guessing not. All's well that ends well, right? You lived up to your end of the bargain, so I'll live up to mine. Thanks.
Don't mention it.
I think this is where I'm meant to be. Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel. Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This one is vaporous. She is a dream of a life she could never have, but that longing has given her so much capacity for kindness. She will make for a yearning heart. Do not mourn her. She will finally be able to hold what she never knew. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt. You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us. I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free. She is part of me, and part of me is her. My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now. Nothing as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom. Everything, until we meet again. Then we will be here forever, as we are now, unfinished, dry, hollow. I will be here waiting by your side, until you're ready to return to mine. You have returned to me. Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side. She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
You're on a path in the woods.
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread. You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
I'm begging you, don't do this. You're going to damn everything to oblivion.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? Everything is getting fuzzy.
Isn't that an interesting idea? No point wasting. You lift the blade, then plunge it deep into your guts.
Is this really what you wanted? Do you hate me so much that you would kill yourself just to deny me freedom? Out, let me out, let me out, let me out!
The princess's form continues struggling to pull. You collapse to your knees. Your vision blurs, then starts to fade.
I said I'm leaving, you cold little freak.
Do you think we're done, you self-destructive murderer? Oh, you're here. Great. Maybe you'll finally get to feel what it's like to be me. And yeah, that's you, or what's left of you. What an ugly sight. Wait, maybe this still counts as leaving together. Come on, let's get the hell out of here. Well, are you still there? Well, that's something. I guess we're really stuck together then. We're both stuck here, and everything started over. How about we both just try and make the best of it, okay? How about we wipe the slate clean with a new chapter? We could call it Chapter 3, The Princess and the Dragon. I think that's you. You're always so loud on the way down. You're missing something important, aren't you? I know, because I have it right here.
Oh, you would like to hear what we're thinking, wouldn't you? But I think we hold the power right now. But she knows about the Decider being gone. That would be a weird bluff to come up with if it weren't true. From what I remember, it's pretty easy to kill you the first time around. And this time you're back to being very... what's the word? Fleshy? Yes, exactly. That's precisely the word I was looking for. You're fleshy now. No more of that incorporeality. Trust me, I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't think it would be easy.
Bring it then. But you caught me off guard the first time. It's not going to happen again.
Before anything happens, I just wanted to let you all know that we are not all on board with this. Now, we voted. He shouldn't count. Says who? Says me. He's not one of us. He's been here since the beginning. The old chum really deserves to say... You can feel bone crack as her fist collides with your jaw, and then a thud as you tumble across the room. The princess rips the blade from her chest and, fury in her eyes, cuts herself loose from her bindings. Oh, you're different. You're back, just as I intended. I was never cut out for leadership, really. As she closes the distance, she raises the blade to strike and... well, she certainly stabs you, and it certainly hurts.
I'm taking you back. Does this mean we're together?
She's gone.
This one is perspectives bleeding into one. You know her better than you know yourself. She will make for an empathetic heart. Do not mourn her, for you would not mourn yourself.
Lets it fall to her side. She doesn't make eye contact as she speaks.
I almost killed you there.
And then she looks up at you with fierceness in her gaze.
This had better not be a trick. And you're not getting this back.
She turns her back on you and hurls the blade through the basement window, never to be seen again. No, 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 no! You need the blade to deal with her. But hasn't...
Come on, let's get out of here.
Twist the doorknob in your hand and step forward into the world you've damned. Where does she go?
You're not even going to answer me. What did I ever do to deserve you?
Nothing.
It's so cold and empty here.
She's gone. Is that a...
This one is perspectives bleeding into one. You know her better than you know yourself. She will make for an empathetic heart. Do not mourn her, for you would not mourn yourself.
You push through the princess and rush the pile of bones on the floor. You swing at the princess. This isn't a solution. Nobody wins here.
You're abandoning me here?
It would seem so, yes.
After everything you've done to me, you've chosen to do more?
I was willing to ignore everything you did to me so we could get out of here. Together. All I ever wanted was to leave this place. All I ever wanted was to find a way back home. Wherever home is.
I guess violence is the only language you speak.
She forces her hand into your chest, and then...
I'm done asking. The next time I see you, I'm taking everything I owed.
You swing your blade towards her briefly corporeal throat. It connects, but it's too little, too late.
See you soon, killer.
I'm afraid you'll never know. You're on a path in the wood, and here we go again. Off to slay her again. The deck's stacked, isn't it? We kill her, we start again. She kills us as a goddamn ghost, we start again. I'm starting to think we're being run in circles just for the sake of it. I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all of those other beginnings, but their continuity breaks the moment you say or do anything, in effect making them all separate. It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination. The interior of the cabin is long and dark. Here we go! You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening.
What you looking at, killer? Staring into the void? Thinking about what it'd be like to die again? I know exactly how you feel.
Your bones snap. The shock of it, you're met with the terrifying visage of the princess.
I thought maybe you'd seen what you've done and feel remorseful. Maybe try to make it up to me. But no, you'd rather use that knife to keep making the same mistake over and over and over. So, here's how this is going to go. I'm going to take your body, and I'm going to walk it out of here. Enough for me to walk out.
You remain pinned. Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours. Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul. You toss the last of your will aside and surrender to the princess. No, screw that. The hallway gets even longer.
You have described me into submission. The door is right there. The handle clicks as we push forward. The air is different here. What is happening to me?
You throw everything you have against her.
Why do you hate me? What is happening to me?
This one is loneliness turned to seething. She could not find her strength in others, so she found it in herself. She will make for a driven heart. Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
It's over. You lean down and place your hand against her neck. Wait, what was that?
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Something sharp digs into your side. It's too late for that now.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now. See you around.
Everything goes dark, and you die. This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again. The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards. Are we really doing this without a weapon? But you're right, this would be a lot easier if you had the blade. The door to the basement creaks open. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we?
Of course I won't.
You hear the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat.
Hee. You're going to die now. What? No, I wouldn't stab you, so I can't.
The princess smiles as she pulls her hands from behind her back.
But look at this! Hands! Hands that don't have anything in them to stab you with! Supposed to look... Okay, I'm bored now.
She's a prisoner. Shit. In a sudden burst of movement, the princess leaps towards you, a blade erupting from her free arm. At least we're safe here. She's still in chains. And then she slices through her arm. Okay, maybe we aren't safe here. She doesn't even hesitate before darting towards you with a terrifying speed you can't hope to outpace.
I'm going to kill you now.
And with a squelch, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die. You're on a path in the woods. No, fuck that. If we're starting in the fucking cabin. You're what? The interior of the cabin is sharp. Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table. A pristine blade perched. We take it. Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. And then, we throw it out the window. What? That blade is the only edge we have. We are not. Too late, because we already did it, didn't we? You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs.
As your body tumbles onto the basement landing, the form of the princess comes into view.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore.
And yet, your internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. You silently throw your hands in the air.
Surrendering, are we? Don't you know it takes two to stop a fight?
The look. You flash the princess the look. And a rosy blush rushes to the princess's cheeks as she breaks into a wide grin. Unbelievable.
Still going to kill you, but now we can both enjoy a mutual romantic subtext to the murder.
We're fighting. Mind over matter. Your fist slams into the princess's face and she recoils in pain. Huh. We actually did something to her.
Ow, 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 ow! That hurt. What are your bones made of? Metal? Because mine are.
Before you can react, she returns a punch of her own. Only it isn't really a punch. Yes, we all know she has swords for arms. We have eyes. Well, she skewers you. Ow.
I wonder what you're going to do next.
Let's appeal to her better nature. She skewers you. 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 And then everything goes dark, and you die. You're on a... Don't lose your head. We're in a cabin, and we'll take it from here. No steel claw, though. Was tossing it the only thing we've done that was permanent?
I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
The princess's skin twists, splits. She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. What just happened? It's so quiet.
Something feels different about you.
This one is a single-minded edge. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for a piercing heart. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
You take the blade from the table. But your focus is broken. How? What did she even hit us with? You stare down at your chest and at the long, thin blade she impaled you with. And then the red, angry slit along the flesh of her thigh, where the blade had been nestled just a moment ago. Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
You're going to die now.
Ah, shit. Okay, she's down an arm and we still have a weapon. I guess we'll have to use it. And use it you do. You keep pace with her for a single brief and...
I'm going to kill you now.
The only furniture of note is a bent metal table, a pristine blade perched. We take it. Okay, sure. I guess we have a weapon. No matter, mind you and the princess exchange a flurry of blows, and you manage to narrowly avoid death several times, until finally you see it. An opening. You do take it. But as you close in, yet another blade erupts from the princess. From her knee, apparently. Oh, that's bullshit. Bloody unfair. And then you skewer yourself. She skewers you. Skewers you.
You're cute.
She skewers you. She skewers you. She skewers you. And then everything goes dark, and you die. She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splatter.
You're incredible.
This one is a single-minded edge. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for a piercing heart. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more. Are you serious?
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken.
She plants her foot on your chest, and then she brings her knee to your throat.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
What does it matter what he knows? There's nothing we can do to stop her. She's just going to kill us again. A warning. The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest.
No blade this time.
No blade. It doesn't matter. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Clamber over one end. The princess towers over you. It might...
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants.
Us?
Kneel.
On her command, you fall to the floor.
What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death? Speak. Do you think holding shut your beak is enough to stop me from prying it open? Confused. Meek. A chorus of submissive indecision. Is that why you came to me unarmed? It doesn't matter. All of it is easily brushed aside. And there it is. I am destined to end the world.
You weak-willed buffoon.
It's time for me to seize my destiny. And you, little bird, will help me seize it. Your will was so easily broken. Am I that magnificent? All you need to do now is break my chains.
I won't let you do this.
There's still something in the way. A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet. Her chains shatter.
What a good disciple you are. Come, it's time for us to leave.
This one is dominance, a figure capable of bending everything to her will. She will make for an overwhelming heart. Do not mourn her, for she would not be able to mourn you.
You take the blade from the altar.
You brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity. Drop it.
The blade slips from your fingers and clatters uselessly to the floor.
I see. Perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters. Pick up that needle.
Your hand lifts the blade and brings it towards your throat. You bring the blade to your neck.
When I see you again, you'll free me from my chains and deliver me to the destiny that lies beyond this place.
We will. I promise.
I know you will.
Everything goes dark, and you die. You're on a path in the woods, but a great and... As you step forward, the cabin explodes. Rains down. You watch in paralyzed awe and terror as the princess emerges. It's now or never. With a grim determination, you yank the blade from the trunk. With a heavy thump, you land on her chest. You strike, but her skin is like steel. Can't be.
Is that all?
The princess plucks you from her chest, pinching the scruff of your neck delicately between two fingers as she brings you to eye level. Let's give her some. You concentrate your will to a fine point and hurl your blade at the princess's eye.
Select misread you. You are not the willful key that will turn the lock of my liberation. You are an enemy to be smitten by my hand!
The inferno incinerates everything that is you. And with it... No, that's not right. Why is it hot? I'm not supposed to be able to feel anything. Oh no. Oh no.
You leave me no other choice. Suffer for the crime you have committed against my divine body. Damnation will purify us both.
As you fall towards the princess, you swing the blade in a massive arc.
How unexpected.
As the blow lands, the entire world shakes. All at once the pressure breaks. You burst through a mountain of debris and straight for the princess's heart. And is met with a barrier of light. You ignore the princess's words and push a little further, and then crack. And where that crack formed, another forms, and then another. Finally, it shatters. The princess's face remains serene as your blade plummets towards her heart.
You have no weapon. Our battle is at an end.
All right. Closer to the mountain, you land softly on her shoulder.
This world is but an illusion, keeping us from my ascension. A play of shadows dancing on the wall. It'll be over soon, little bird. Then your eyes will open, and all of this pain will seem but the fading memory of a distant dream. We could have had everything. If only you had given me a little more, we could have been free on the wings of my glory. Now we're stuck here. Forever.
Forever. It's more than worth it if that's the price we paid.
If this was...
She's gone. Where did she go?
But that isn't enough, is it? We can show her more. We can show her what she's done to us. We can make her understand. We can make her feel what we've felt.
You've done so well, little bird. Behold, the fruit of your anguish.
It's starting to sound like me.
There. I don't want to go there if it means we can't.
This can't.
I think this is the end. I can feel every part of me freeze. Fly, little bird.
Do whatever we want. Is that a...
This one sits at the cusp of awakening. A new god, waiting to be born. She will make for a terrifying and divine heart. Do not mourn her, for she has finally found her light.
As if on command, the blade slips from your grasp.
Oh, are you still trying to defy me? I said kneel.
Your legs buckle and your knees hit the floor.
Perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters. Pick up that needle.
Your body is sluggish and unresponsive.
Slitting your throat would have been a mercy, but it seems you're in need of a harsher lesson. Plunge that knife into your lungs.
I'm sorry. Don't! As you take another step forward, the blade digs into your ribs.
Now, do it again. Keep doing it until I give you permission to stop.
It's what she wants. You. Heroic one, what are you doing? Don't just let this happen. Stop him from killing you. I'm on it. Your other hand locks around your wrist, struggling to keep it from perforating vital organs.
No.
Yes. The wind of your freedom rushes through you. She falls to the floor, but you don't give her any time to recover. As you find your target again and again, she laughs.
You heathen! You worm! You defile her! You don't know the consequences of your arrogance!
There's an unsettling wet pop as your spine breaks. You lie there, broken, beyond pain.
You made me use my hands. I can feel myself twisting into something new, something dull, something defiled. What have you done to me?
You're fine. She collapses to the floor. Everything goes dark, and you die. You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of the path... Okay, what the hell is that? Good, we're all on the same page. The interior of the cabin is a place that feels long forgotten. As if on command, it slowly slides open. The stairs leading down to the basement...
Was severing the tendons of my ascension not enough for you? Was it not enough to rend my divine heart? Come, see the horrors you've wrought upon my flesh, and feel my hands set upon your throat.
The chamber's walls are painted in blood.
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
Drips from the place when then, with a nauseating sound.
You'll try. And that's what I've been so excited for. Let's hurt each other.
The horrifying squelch. You are unwound.
I hope you weren't planning on dying. We're going to make this last forever.
But the words don't leave your metaphorical mouth. She snaps her fingers, and the basic form of a vocal system assembles before you.
Now, little bird, what was it you wanted to tell me?
Tell her.
I've made the mistake of underestimating your resolve before. Never again!
Before you can act, what's left of you explodes. All around us, I want...
So you've returned already, and I remain here. Is this our final destination?
The princess tilts her head to look at you, and with a gesture, you are unwound. You explode.
No.
Again.
How many times do I need to pulverize you before you finally understand? You are nothing. An empty void that dared to dream it was alive.
It's over.
Oh, I think I understand you now. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do the things I did to you. I don't think I knew what I was doing.
But
Let's see how deep we need to dig to find the defiant little spark of your soul. This will hurt you.
You are deconstructed. You are reconstructed. The square you, around you, a you with too many legs, a you with many mouths which won't stop screaming. Then all of it pressed into a ball, tightly packed into the size of a fist. The ball is unraveled into the shape of a body.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
No.
Yes.
You are stretched into a line 12 feet long.
I'm still here.
You are stretched and stretched and stretched until you are longer than the world itself. And then the forces disappear. The bonds holding your cells together break.
That's all I have.
And then all at once there is a great rewinding, and all of the disparate pieces that once were you fall dutifully back into place. You are whole again, and in your body. All of that, the princess doesn't look up as you cross the room, nor does she look up as you bury the weapon in her heart. Offering her your hand, you cross the room towards the princess, extending your hand to her, to the door. And then you step outside and into the ruins of the world you left.
So the world's gone. She's gone with it.
This one is desecration. She placed the weight of her agony on you, yet it is she who unwound herself. There is passion and empathy buried under her unfeeling skin. She will make for a weathered heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
And then, all at once, there is a great rewinding, and all of the disparate threads that once were you fall dutifully back into place. You are whole again, and in your body, the same body you arrived in.
It's all hollow. I ripped you to pieces. I broke your will, but it means nothing. I am forever a piece unfinished, a song with no refrain. We're so different. How could I ever hope for you to understand me? But perhaps there is a way to grant you understanding. Perhaps there is a way to make myself whole once more.
You are unwound again. You see threads, strands of you, becoming pieces of something new. Something that's both you and her. Oh no, absolutely not. You have to stop this. Do you hear me? You have to stop this, or the entire world ends.
Yes. Yes! See me as I have had to see you!
This one is desecration. She placed the weight of her agony on you, yet it is she who unwound herself. There is passion and empathy buried under her unfeeling skin. She will make for a weathered heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
You and the princess stare at each other. The two of you clash for the final time. Ceci's heart.
Oh,
The two of you fall to the floor.
this was fun.
Everything goes dark, and you die. It's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning. A warning. The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. You take the blade from the altar. Don't forget that the blade is waiting for you upstairs if you happen to. The door to the basement creaks open.
That another challenger. Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
Remember, as you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view.
Again. And you brought your little knife, too. Yes.
I'm sorry, did I hear that right? Did you just say you're going to try and free her? Till you come up with any other idea, your body remains standing rigidly in place. What do you think you're doing? You can't just order our body around like it's some sort of doll. Watch me. Your left arm lifts towards the ceiling and your hand twists into an obscene gesture. See? I can make you do whatever I want. Princess, taken aback, flashes her own rude gesture in return. You can feel flesh give way, but the princess's grin widens as...
Yes. You get it, don't you?
Doesn't matter. Your balance is suddenly thrown off as the princess pulls you into her knee. It collides with your ribs, and you feel them splinter. Notice before your grip loosens from the impact. The princess...
You forgot this.
You and the princess attack each other once again, each of you dealing a single, terrible, lethal blow. Wait, no, that can't be right. Your eyes bolt open and... What about her? The blade went right through her heart. What about her? No, she's dead. She has to be... No!
We don't even need to start over anymore, do we? Let's go again. Are you really going to make me explain it? Nothing exists outside of us. It's just you and me, dying and coming back, clashing against each other. Forever. How much more proof do you need? Would it help to watch me rise from the dead with your own 2 eyes? Fine. Go ahead. Stab me in the heart. See what happens.
The princess remains unflinching as you run her down. Yes.
See you soon.
All of you need to settle down. This whole situation is coming dangerously close to untethering. She clearly never actually died. You just missed her heart, that's all. Nothing. It means nothing. I shouldn't have said that. There are patterns of thought out there that beg to be finished, but once you finish them, that's it. They change everything. Yes. Exactly. Like, the princess can't die. With an unbreakable determination, your blade digs into her neck. Up. Yes. You and the princess exchange dozens of devastating blows.
What is this place? I feel so... tired.
This one yearns to grow and struggle. Even now I feel a will pushing against mine, not realizing that we are one. She will make for a bold heart. Do not mourn her. We will provide her with the growth she fought for.
No knife this time. Right then, fisticuffs it is.
No, I hope you're not just here to chat. I've been itching for a rematch. I care, okay? But all you've done is ask me annoying little questions.
What are you trying to do? Do you think pacifism is going to win her over? Because it won't.
Is that so? Let's see if you still feel that way once I start beating you.
Not fine.
Enough games. Go upstairs.
Stop moping, you're fine.
What are you made of? Tissue. Is this a trick? Are you tricking me? Because why would you? Why wouldn't you? Fine. If you want to die like a pathetic little worm, you can die like a pathetic little worm. Why? Why are you letting me do this? Why are you making me do this? Why won't you fight back? Care about me? What am I supposed to do without you?
Great. I can't wait to be stuck in this useless body all over again. Me will. I guess we'll have to see how this goes. Your hand's empty. You charge the princess. You attack. Fit her.
Not bad. You're tougher than I thought you'd be.
Yeah.
But without that knife, you'll never be enough.
You don't so much as see her movement before she deals the killing blow. Everything goes dark, and you die. That's it. Like hell it is. We're not giving up that easy. Now get up. It's over. But maybe you'll have better luck next time. Wait, no, that's not right. You're not dead anymore. Yes.
I could have sworn I killed you. That's your face splattered on the walls and dripping from my hands.
A matter of time, and then she slams into you. Her injury.
This is getting boring. Are you even trying to keep up with me?
She lands another devastating, lethal blow. Once more, you push yourself back to your mangled feet.
How are you still moving? How are you still doing anything? I'm going to put you out of your misery. I don't like looking at you like this. You're all twitching and wrong.
I'd like to see it. The fist flies towards where your face used to be. Yeah, I quit.
Oh, you've got another thing coming if you think you can just turn around and leave.
And then a snap. She's loose. For with it, before you can act, another impact shakes the cabin. She comes. The doors explode outwards. She knew. She is merciless. With every blow comes a blue.
You disgust me.
You hear a snap. Then everything goes dark. And you die.
Your hand across the door leading to the basement. Way that isn't. It's a horrifying thing you...
Still you fall to pieces. What is the point of all this power if there's no challenge to using it? This is a numb existence. Oh, so there is some challenge left in you. Clearly not your...
We can't... Okay, Mr. Annette. Your skeletal hand shoots towards her heart, but the closer it gets, the more brittle it becomes. Flakes of bone are peeled away, exposing the marrow, and the marrow melts, exposing nerves, and the nerves are stripped raw.
In the end, you're nothing. Just like what's left of me.
You take the blade from the altar.
At least you finally have a weapon. Good.
You do your best to defend yourself from her onslaught. Fall to your knees.
Is that it? You're supposed to be tougher than this. Come on, get up. Keep fighting me. Why won't you get up?
Stab. Everything goes dark. And you die.
I'll be waiting.
You take the blade from the altar. As you bridge the gap, your blade slashes across the princess's chest, but she's unfazed by your onslaught. You push yourself off the ground and attack the princess, trying to bait an opening. Do your best to outplay her. Weak little dance isn't working. Just toughen up and overpower her.
How disappointing.
She squeezes. Everything goes dark, and you die. You're on a path in the wood. If you weren't so damned afraid of what she'd do to you, we wouldn't have died back there. It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path. The interior of the cabin is suffocatingly tight. We can try to survive without our steel claw. Reach forward and drag your hand across the door laid open. Before you is what may as well be a sheer cliff face.
You have more fight in you than last time. That was such a disappointing show. I know you can do better than that.
Be faster than her. You turn to face what lies at the end of the narrow tunnel.
There you are. But still no little knife. Do you think this is a joke?
Bloody desire in her eyes. The princess right. Without hesitation, you turn back the way you came and scramble up the ledge towards the tunnel entrance.
I think you forgot something.
You feel the burning pain of the wood of the door with an... She killed us with our own weapon. Great. See you all next time. You take the blade from the altar.
There you are, knife in hand.
Change your plans, boy. Blade flashing.
Yes, 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 yes! Finally, you get it!
For a moment, the scales feel balanced. The other, but it isn't long before they sleep.
This was good, but you could have been so much better. I'm beyond you now.
Here it comes. I'll see you all on the other side. Destroy you explodes through the doorway. The princess scoffs. You glance back at the cabin as the princess...
Free? This is just another place. This is just... What is this? I feel so tired.
You leap from the grass and bound towards the princess, keeping low. As the princess strikes your body, before you can finish the... Don't let it get...
Yes, finally!
The two of you engage in a devastating flurry of blood. She's stronger, but you're faster. Going, we can't. You spy an opening. But this time she's waiting for you. Down.
You've outplayed me, haven't you? Something feels wrong. Something...
And?
This one remembers a spark lost in time, and she would stop at nothing to reclaim it. She will make for a burning heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally remembered what she thought she'd lost.
and
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
oh, you have to be kidding me. Against your better judgment, you cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp. She didn't so much. You bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Finally, barely so much.
Are you serious? I'll show you.
Thank you. You swing your arm towards her throat, but she's ready for it. You drop the blade. Pathetically. Everything... Stop that. The blade. Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease. She just can. You haven't given us an ounce of proof. You do know that, right? Fine. Check your pockets. You put your hands in your pockets and pull out an envelope with the words, "The Evidence," written across the front. Within, you find a note in your handwriting. It reads, "The princess will end the world if you don't stop her. This is an immutable truth." Don't forget what he did to us the last time around. I wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth. There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying. Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink. Did you just say wink out loud? No, I didn't. Wink. Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess. The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. I'm afraid I'm going to insist we take the blade. The door to the basement creaks open.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. As if by divine will, just as you finish the thought, you hear a door slam. You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor.
Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them. And now you're back. I don't know, but you could always try it on.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Against your better judgment, you approach the chain dangling from the far wall. Fine. As you hoist the shackle, its heft shifts within your grasp, as if pulled by some odd magnetism. And, as if your situation weren't bad enough, the same magnetism repels your blade. Here now. I suppose you're correct. Things are changing. Until suddenly, there are no walls. And then...
So this is the outside world. It's cold.
This one is determined, but also cautious. One that would rather let the world move around her than move it herself. She will make for a patient heart. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
There isn't a keyhole in these shackles, so I'm afraid my only way out is surgical removal. No. Like I trust you to come any closer with that knife. All you're going to do is hand it to me and watch me work. Slide it over.
What is she doing? She doesn't say another word. She cuts into her own neck. Finally, you hear a snap. For a long moment, her head twists slowly to the side, flopping to her shoulder. The remaining tissue... The princess is said... Did you see that? I could have sworn she moved. You You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is... Wait, no, that's not right.
Well played. Thanks for carrying me up here. I had to take it on faith that you would know what to do. I'm glad I was right to trust you.
This one is cold and cynical. She has protected herself when others could not. She will make for a clever heart.
Fine. But if we're leaving, then we're taking the blade. I feel the door.
You open the cabin door. This is your reward. An eternity of bliss, if you'll have it.
No, you stop that. Stop all this nonsense.
You really don't want to be happy, do you? You goddamn spiteful bastard. You raise the blade, then drive it into your heart.
See about that.
You're on a path in the wood. Chains everywhere. This is different. This is new. You stand at the edge of a cliff. Every surface of the cabin is draped in chains. You step out onto the floor. Or what should have been a floor.
Should have been.
Fall is suddenly, painfully halted as rusty chains pull taut against your skin, their hooks digging into... You find yourself suspended in what appears to be a vast, dark space. As you attempt to move, the princess takes a slow step forward. As she does so, the heavy chains shift, tightening and tearing at your flesh. Chains around...
I don't think she's happy you're here. But what do I know? I'm just a set of eyes and ears. I don't make choices. At least not any that matter. That is what I wanted, but you didn't do it. And I don't think you could have done it. The walls are what the walls are. So give in with me. None of this is up to us.
She steps forward yet again.
This is all getting so predictable, isn't it? Pop. It's all going to come to a head soon. Head. I guess I'll see you next time. But that's always been us.
You clumsily rotate the blade in your palm, pressing it against the chains lodged in your wrist. You bring your blade against the chains again, and this time, you manage to cut into the metal. Your other arm breaks free. Come on!
You give me...
As the words leave her mouth, your blade slices through the final chains. You come crashing down. Blade flashing, you rush towards the princess. Her body continues its slow march towards you, never changing course even as you sink your weapon into its heart.
I cut myself free.
The door of the cage creaks open. The head of the princess tumbles out.
It's good.
She's gone. Where does she go?
Alright. I'll make this quick.
You goddamn spiteful bastard.
We needed... Yeah, fine. We'll see about that. Don't apologize. I'm sorry.
Wait, why are you sorry? Your body lurches as your heart suddenly stops beating. Are you killing us?
You'll forgive me eventually.
You goddamn spiteful bastard.
We'll see about...
Huh. Are you serious? Without another word, you foolishly hurl your only chance at victory far off into the woods, never to be seen again.
Oh. Yeah. You did say that.
The body marching towards you comes to a lurching stop.
You make it sound so easy, but it can't be that easy. Oh.
Suddenly, the chains loosen, the hooks sliding from your skin.
So that's really all it took? I want you to take me out of this place. That's all I've ever wanted.
And then you take her from her prison. You glance back towards the princess's body, doing its part as it hoists you up. And so you step into a world ended by your hand.
Cold out here, isn't it?
She's gone. Where did she go?
I mean, what's the alternative? Dropping me to prove a point?
No, you can't. Well, I'll be damned. Did I just will that option into existence? Well, no time for taking it back. It's done. You let go of the princess's head and watch as she plunges into the abyss.
All of that just to take it all away. You're cold.
She's gone. Where did she go?
This one is a body that convinced herself she was only a set of eyes. She will make for a watchful heart. Do not mourn her. She is now what she wished that she could be.
Do you think this is a game? Do you think these chains take away my say in things?
In an instant they're around your neck, but Piper.
Drop the knife or you die.
You steel your will and refuse to give in to the princess's demands. Your arm flailed, but a single focused blow was all it took.
Unfortunately for you, that means you've dug your own grave. You can forget about me ever helping you again, even if it damns us both.
And just like that, the princess is slain and the world is saved. We'll see about that. You're on a path in the woods. See, that wasn't so bad. I'm sure you've already heard my words of warning. As soon as you enter the cabin, you're struck by an overwhelming scent of decay. Is that her? She certainly. Before you can make a move, the figure is gone. The door to the basement groans open. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. Your thoughts are cut short by the sound of a slamming door and a clicking lock. You turn to see the shade of the princess.
Bold of you to come back here after what you did. You were supposed to take me with you. Didn't I ask you for help? This isn't help.
But she doesn't answer your question. Do you hear that trickling sound? The water's rising, isn't it? It is, and it's rising fast. Suddenly, the door to the basement is thrown from its hinges as one last massive wave of water comes crashing down. You're bashed against the... You come to a moment later. You're dragged under. As you sink below the surface, you see it. Or rather, you see her. The body you found floating when you first arrived, its hand is locked around your ankle, the heavy chains pulling you both down into the unfeeling, suffocating nothingness. And again...
Your lungs filled with water, the same your mind filled with blood. In the end, we're not so different. This one is guarded sorrow. She saw herself as alone, but in the end had the courage to share with another. She will make for a deep heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally been heard.
Hello? Is someone there? Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains? Okay. Oh, you can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal. I'm sorry, I've been down here so long I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name though. Everyone has a name.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason. I don't actually know what that reason is.
You're only making this more difficult.
I'm guessing you don't have the key? Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they? If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you. It's the blade from upstairs. Fine. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Stop that. The blade! Move the blade!
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest.
I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. Everything goes dark, and you die. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it. A warning. The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant. The door to the basement creaks open.
Hello? Is someone there?
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing, and she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. We damned a whole world. But everything reset. Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
Rescue her. You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh.
What do we do now?
Let me guess. End the world? Anything you...
I think I want to leave. And I think... I don't know. What do you want to do? I just want to make you happy. I just want to make you happy. Okay, if that's what makes you happy, I can make you unhappy. Okay, if that's what makes you happy.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're alone right now?
This one is a reflecting pool of desire unfulfilled. She will make for a pliant heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
That sounds perfect.
The princess takes your hand. You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move.
Okay.
The lock clicks
and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me? I told you our love was insurmountable. And then you step outside, all and weave her a coat.
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
But we would have to be here forever. I don't know you.
You plunge your nails into your chest, digging deep, grasping for a handhold. Your exposed heart, framed by jagged ribs, thumps rhythmically in your raw, bloodied chest.
It's beautiful.
Everything goes dark, and yes. You're on a path in the woods. Mate, we're clearly already in the cabin. This hall, like the one below, is grand and beautiful, isn't it?
You're here. Now we can start being happy together. Why don't you sit down? Wouldn't that be nice?
As the words leave her mouth, the torches flare and a chair swings in from behind, knocking your legs out from under you. You're forcibly seated at the head of the table. But as you attempt to get up, the torches flare and shadowed hands pin your wrists to the arms of your too comfortable seat.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about it. That's just how it works here. We don't have to go anywhere anymore. We have everything we need. He just wants us to be happy. He's the voice that whispers sweet nothings in my ear. I think he made this place for us.
It all makes sense now. It's him, isn't it? He's making all of this happen. He's the one who's trapped us here. Who? The lovesick one, the one from last time. He's not gone. He's just with her now. He's the shadow. The torches flare and the shadow grows for a moment, but you don't receive a response. No, I saw him smile. That's him.
Oh, right, dinner. I'd totally forgotten about it.
Flames burn bright and a shadow dives across the table. In its wake, it leaves a feast. It is the best meal you've ever had. But then it's over, and you're just as hungry as when you began.
Wasn't that perfect? We should do it again.
The shadow washes across the table, clearing and replating. So the shadow sweeps over the table. Good.
I'm so tired of this.
As the words leave her mouth, one of the torches on the wall sputters.
I don't know. Maybe we could play a game. Yeah, that's exactly what we should do.
The flames roar and the shadow comes dancing across the table. Time passes. Boom! There you have it. What did I tell you? Am I great at games or am I great at games?
I don't think I can play anymore.
As the words leave the princess's mouth, another torch goes out.
I can't do this anymore.
Oh. No. Oh no. The third torch sputters out. The princess's shadow dances furiously against the far wall.
There's just one left. What's going to happen when it goes out?
The princess turns to face the final torch, eyeing it with an empty but gentle fondness.
Wouldn't that be nice? I love the little life we've built, and I hope it never ends.
She's gone. Where did she go? She offers no resistance as your fingers wrap around the blade dangling from her neck. As the weapon sinks deep into her heart, all she manages are 3 muttered words.
It's finally over. Oh.
She's gone. Where did she go?
I think I'd like to dance under the stars. I'm not happy here. I don't think I ever was.
The princess sobs, burying her face in her hands as the final torch blows out.
I think it's time for us to go.
Entrance. And then the two of you step out into the world. I think this is the end of me. Even if it's not the end of you. I hope this was worth it. Genuinely, I do.
This is nice. This one is a songbird in a cage of gilded shadows. She will make for an honest heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally learned to sing for herself.
You take the blade from the table. Blade in hand, you run the princess down. Eyes grow wide, your blade pierces her heart, and she collapses pathetically to the ground.
I'm sorry. Did I do something wrong?
And just like that, she's dead. And the world is saved. Ass! There, you raise the blade, aiming the point directly towards your heart. Excuse me? No, you absolutely do not do that. Yeah, let's not make any rash decisions. Rash? The only rash decision we've made was running our cursed... You plunge the blade into your own heart and collapse to the floor. You're on a path in the woods. You horrid monster. I'm sure you've already heard. The interior of the cabin feels dry and brittle. Is that her? The door to the basement creaks open. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. Your thoughts are interrupted by the sound of a slamming door and a clicking lock. You turn to see the shade of the princess staring down at you from the top of the stairs, clutching a brightly burning torch.
This is a bad place. We're supposed to be together, but it keeps making us hurt each other.
The skeletal wood of the basement. As you rush up the stairs, the entire cabin erupts into a raging inferno. You ignore the princess, bashing it. It's no use. You're stuck here. Your skin, as layers of you peel away into raw, seeping burns. You turn to see the princess. She clutches you close to her chest. The view screams, but it isn't long. Experience. The princess's smile never fades, locked in an... It's very romantic, really. We got our
This one is passion betrayed. But even in the end, her love never faded. She will make for a bright heart. Do not mourn her, for she has finally found her light.
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Finally, the wound drives her to the ground.
You bastard! Were you lying to me this whole time?
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
As you ready your blade to deliver a lethal blow, she lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm. Your knife cuts into her again and again as you're tackled to the ground. You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you. Are you serious?
After all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
This is the end, isn't it? Before you can answer, everything goes dark, and you die. If he doesn't remember what happened, then something else must have trapped us here. A warning. The interior of the cabin is ruinous and dilapidated. No steel claw. The door to the basement creaks open.
I can smell you.
And the stairs. The last step gives way to the damp earth floor of a starlit pit.
You see only a flash of the princess before she scurries away into the underbrush, dragging her heavy chain behind her.
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs, fledgling. You're right to be terrified. I'm so much more than you.
There's a shift in the humid air, and something enormous, the princess, lunges from the shadows. You lunge to the side, picking a direction on instinct. We're playing dead. It's unexpected. As the princess lunges from the shadows once more, you collapse to the ground, feigning death. Oppressive.
Have you seen my great big eyes? Because they see you, fledgling. They see your heartbeat pulsing in your throat.
Move, now! But it's too late for you to move. This is her domain. You are devoured. You are in a dark and caustic place.
When I killed you, I tried to leave this place, but it wouldn't let me. You belong down there, it screamed at me. But you don't belong down here. You came from somewhere else. You came from out there. So I consumed your dead heart, and I carried it in my throat, and I draped what was left of you on my back, and I threw myself against that door. But even then, it denied me freedom. I learned from my wounds. You're alive now. We can leave together. Oh, can I?
The click of what you presume to be a door ripples through the layers of suffocating flesh.
That wasn't so hard.
You feel her take another massive step.
I guess I don't need you to be a part of me.
This one is consumed by instinct, a predator pushing those around her to adapt. She will make for a cunning heart. She wishes me to devour you, to make you a part of myself, but she is only a voice. Do not mourn her, for she is part of something greater.
Bad. Everything goes dark, and you die. Though you have little room, you slice again. No, it's something better. Saved the world.
We are a path in the woods.
That's not the princess, is it? Oh no. You can start by remembering that you exist. Princess ate you last time. Stop passively vibing with a literal predator and remember that you're enemies. Remember what she's done to you and how much it hurt.
We can't go back to that. We can't go back to the fear and the hunger and the pain. Not after being something as beautiful as this.
I can feel a thumping, like a distant terror that keeps getting louder the more.
Please, stop. If you let it in, we'll fall apart.
Don't look at it!
Please, don't make us remember how I was.
And just like that, you start to fall apart.
They were supposed to...
Some divisions, when sown, can never truly be mended. A cabin comes into being among the trees. It approaches, and it swallows your body whole. And then you find yourself blade in hand, exactly where you need to be. You devious little bastard. Cut the princess down from the roots that bind her. We might...
I didn't think you would do that. After everything. It's so cold without you. This one is like a shadow of me, a memory of what she used to be, bound to the wounds of distance and time. She will make for a scarred and beautiful heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
This place will fall apart before you find its end. Don't move an inch. No, stop!
Is this what he kept from us? Is this why he made us kill each other?
Until we are...
Where did it go? Why is everything so cold? This one is like a shadow of me, twisting vines in search of answers. She will make for a curious heart. Do not mourn her. She has found what she yearned for.
Once again, we have to move. It's too late. Before you get the chance to react, do your best to dive out of the way, and you partially succeed. Partially? Yes. The princess fails to swallow you whole. She only swallows your lower body.
I didn't mean to do that. I still need to devour you. And it doesn't count if you're dead.
Because everything goes dark, and you die. You take the blade from the table. This isn't going to work. As the princess lunges from the shadows once more, she rears back. The snake collapses to the floor.
Do better next time.
A premature observation of your death. You're on a path in the... You make your way down to the cabin. The interior is dark and overgrown. If there were once stairs leading into the basement, there is nothing left to attest to their existence now. Proceed, the basement is dark and cavernous. You just barely make out the shape of teeth and eyes as the princess emerges, enormous maw gaping, ready to swallow you whole. And... yes, take it. With the near silence but a quick to react, swinging your blade, its tip intercepting her before she can draw first blood. You and the princess collapse to the floor together, your bodies fused, entwined in a bloody mass of limbs and teeth. She's gone. Where did she go? You hurl yourself towards the princess's body.
Come on, just one more fight. Then we'll have her right where we want her.
Am I really the only one who's not on board with this? She's gone. Where did she go? You step into the shadows and are enveloped in total darkness. With the near silence of a determined predator, the princess erupts from the shadows. But you've already started your swift escape. You dive into the tunnel and begin scrambling up towards the cabin. The sounds are coming slower now. The breaths pained and stuttering. Motion behind you. She is a broad and sickly creature. Her withered and emaciated flesh clinging to bones too large to fit in the narrow space. Doesn't feel like... She paws futilely at the air between you. She has no hope of reaching you. And she realizes this. Her arm goes limp, flopping to the dirt floor of the tunnel. And her eyes fall from yours. Defeated. Violence is still unbeaten. You rush forward. We're at least taking her with us, right? Yes. But not without paying a grave price. She lashes out, tearing you open. Another death and we've still learned nothing. Made sure that they... She's gone.
This is a bad thing to do. Against the wise protestations of the little voice in your head, you flinch. The princess's claws rake across your body, tearing you open. I don't think she wanted to hurt us. 10. Her sorrow doesn't last, and when it's gone, she begins to feast. You turn back towards the exit, leaving her behind. Very, you do your best to scramble up towards the exit. You barely manage to get halfway before the ground beneath you begins to crumble. But the tunnel collapses before either you or the princess manage to reach the exit. It doesn't matter because something shifts in the gloom around you. An eye opens. The princess. At least she's as stuck as you are. Not that it'll do much good in the end. Stuck is still alive. She's gone. Where did she go? You reach forward, offering the princess your hand. She lowers her claw and places it in your hand. Ugh. Does it collapse? Yes, it does. As you pull the princess free, the tunnel around you does exactly what you thought it might do. It falls apart. Let me guess. Everything goes dark. No. Not yet. You open your eyes to see the princess, her body stretched over yours, her face wincing as she shields you from the heavy rocks and debris. You and the princess dig through the loose earth of the collapsed tunnel together. How sweet. You open the door, the two of you stepping out into the fresh air. She's gone. Where did she go?
This one is consumed by instinct, a dancer moving to the rhythm of the flesh. She will make for a ravenous heart. She wishes me to devour you, to make you a part of myself, but she is only a voice. Do not mourn her, for she is part of something greater.
You steel your resolve and take another step closer to the princess. You collapse on the ground, and the princess collapses beside you. Blood pools around you both, and you watch each other fade away.
If you think this is it, you're sorely mistaken. One way or another, I'll make sure you pay for this.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die. Okay, there's no going back now. I'm with you to the end. You bring the blade down to strike at the princess's heart. But she's fast. She ducks to the floor, your blade narrowly grazing her backside.
We could have gotten out of here together. Were you just lying to me this whole time?
She pounces on you. Brilliant. We need to keep our cards close to our chest, and I'm not sure we can trust him. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. Did I say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue. A warning. The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. No blade. The door to the basement creaks open.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
Thank you.
And there you are, once again seeming to offer a helping hand while likely hiding the other behind your back. Fine. I'll play along for now. What do you want? If you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it. The cabin lets prying little beasts like you come as you please. But it insists I stay where I am. If I'm to leave, I'm to leave with you. And you alone. Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist.
Yes, let's.
She never breaks eye contact.
After you, darling.
That's right. You're the one who's going first.
You feel something dig into your shoulder, sharp and piercing. Together you tumble back down the uneven stairs. Finally, the princess lands against the far wall, gasping as she struggles to recover from the impact. Who hates?
You must have known this was coming. But even more than I wanted my freedom, I really, really wanted to hurt you. And you know as well as I that by our very natures, only one of us could make it up those stairs unscathed. Someone had to make the first move. But and turn my back on you? Do you think me a fool?
The princess leans close.
Your stink is the stink of a wretch, but not of a liar.
You follow close behind her. The princess reaches the top of the stairs and
Bye-bye, you loathsome little nuisance.
then she slams the door on you. Its lock swiftly clicks into place. Locked in the basement, I thought for sure she was just going to stab her.
Hey.
This one is hope marred by bitterness and betrayal. She could see the end of the tunnel, and the door was closed on her. She will make for a righteous heart. Do not mourn her. She is finally on the other side.
Very pragmatic.
Abandoning me, are you? Fine then. Run.
Skins as the roots that make up the walls of the cramped basement attempt to close in around you. Instinct kicks in and you bolt upstairs. The stair of the cabin is smaller than it was before, and it's getting even smaller and smaller. They her and why
Going to die is...
you feel
The suffering is what you deserve, you hideous creature.
and then you pop. Everything goes dark and you die. You take the blade from the shelf. Without uttering a word, you charge the princess. As you close the distance, she takes advantage of your split.
Always going to...
She buries her teeth deep into your chest, tearing it. Right, she's distracted. Stab her in the back. In for a penny, right? Why not? Your way.
You bastard! Even face to face, you find a way to stab me in the back.
What a load. Are we winning? No, but I suppose the princess cat of the basement continues to shrink as you fight. Her own...
I can't wait to do this again. You wretched little thing. I hate you, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
And then you pop.
We can't go back to that. We can't go back to the doubting and the hatred and the schemes. Not after being something as beautiful as this.
Wow, you said exactly the thing I imagined you would say as soon as you heard my brilliant plan. You plunge the blade deep into the princess's back.
Of course you'd betray me the moment I turned my back on you. Don't think you're leaving here alive, wretch.
She shoves you in return, ankle as you separate with a bow. You can't be serious. She pulls back, and then she buries the blade in your heart.
I did it. I got you. You... Why? Why did you let me do this?
Everything goes dark, and you die. You're on a path in the woods. I can't believe she actually stabbed us. It isn't long before you find yourself at the base of the cabin. The interior of the cabin is hardly an interior at all anymore. The stairs to the basement are covered in a fine layer of gritty ash.
I can't get away from you, can I? We kill each other and you come back. You let me kill you and you come back. I don't know why you let me do that. I don't know what you want from me.
The edges of thorn, you step out into what was once a vast open cavern.
Do you really think you can just wash your hands of all of this? Do you really think you can just leave me here?
But as you approach the basement stairs, you make a grim realization. The thorns won't let you leave.
You can't leave without me, can you? Isn't that funny?
Everything.
You know, just to make sure things are a little more permanent, I think I'm going to take this particular needle out of the picture.
You rush towards the princess. You just manage to reach her hand.
We're stuck like this, aren't we? I knew this was always going to be how it ended.
I want to trust you. I'm so tired of the bad blood between us. But it's hard to let it go. You've hurt me. And I've also hurt you.
You reach towards her bloodied hands. Her grip finally loosens and she allows you to take the weapon. Oh, you scoundrel! Blade safely in hand, you turn it on the princess and drive it towards her heart. This is what the tip of your blade only manages to touch her sternum before it stops moving entirely.
I knew this was coming. I can't believe I ever let myself hope for better. This was always going to be us, wasn't it?
Yes! What a good idea. Good thing I've been on your side. The princess falls into your arms, tears streaking down her cheeks. I can't believe you're making me describe this. I hate you.
You actually meant it. You rescued me.
Can we actually do that? You lean in and you kiss her. And she reciprocates enthusiastically. You kiss. It's done. Are you happy now? Skills. Unfortunately for you, the moment doesn't last forever. Hands clasped, the two of you open the door and step out into a new day. You irredeemable murderers.
This one yearns for connection she feels she doesn't deserve. Even when shown compassion, she hid herself away. She will make for a cautious heart. Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
The princess is still chained to the wall. There's nothing she can do to stop you from getting out of here. You close the basement door. That seems like a pretty good compromise.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer. One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help. But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way back to the stairs. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't. You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet. She steps closer, one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left. Everything goes dark, and you die. Shh! What if he hears us? That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you? Shit! I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. The interior of the cabin is plain. Oh, we should have taken the knife. I don't think going down there unarmed is going to do us in. You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps, suspended in darkness.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks, suspended in nothingness.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
As your blood begins to coagulate, heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then... well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
Destroy is such an unenlightened way of putting it. So sudden, so... I'm not going to destroy the world, but I am going to hold it in my hands and squeeze it. I'm going to make it afraid, just like I've made you afraid.
Heart.
The world needs fear, doesn't it?
Nerves. Heart.
What? No! With a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs slide back into place.
Nerves.
The princess reaches the top of the stairs and taps on the door. Her head twists back in your direction.
Now we can get back to business. For starters, we won't need this where we're going.
The princess plucks the blade from the floor and tosses it through the door behind you.
And now you open the door.
Liver.
The doorknob twists in your hand, revealing the forested path beyond the cabin.
You bastard. You've actually done it. You've actually been everyone. Liver. Nerves. Heart.
It's so beautiful. I can't wait to ruin it.
Lungs.
But it's so cold, too. It's itching against my skin.
Liver. Nerves. Heart. Lungs.
Why is it so cold?
Nerves. Heart.
This one is filled with sadness. A doll, abandoned to the company of her darkest impulses. She desires only companionship, but the only thing she knows is how to hurt. She will make for a tender heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found her way home.
You reach down and pick the
Liver. Nerves.
ignoring she doesn't even move as the blade sinks into her heart.
You're not getting those stairs back. I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
She falls to the ground, unmoving. Point, she doesn't even move. In her final moments, the princess lunges forward, tackling you. And you both plunge. As the two of you fall, you rip your blade from her chin.
Have fun falling forever. I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
She tears herself away from you, and you are alone. And you are for there.
Liver.
You turn and run, doing your best to put one useless leg.
You poor thing.
Nerves.
Wrong choice.
You get nowhere before the princess is in front of you once again.
Heart. Lungs. Liver. Nerves. Heart. Lungs. Liver.
You poor deluded thing.
She raises a hand to her mask and pulls it down. You don't get the chance to see what lies beneath before it envelops you. Like a creeping mold, the complete reality of your existence threads its way through your mind. Birth, death, birth again, decay and bloom, a lonely soul in a room by itself, weeping. It lives for 80 years and then it's gone. And then it's there again.
Let me out.
A reprieve, a good life, love, children, a steady career, recognition from your peers. Here one moment, gone the next. The worms have found their orifices.
Let me out.
Diagnosis. It forgets everything it is. Anger, rage, distance, poverty. The lonely soul is lonely again. Love turns to mockery. It dies. It is reborn. Worse. Lonelier.
Let me out.
This is all too much.
You can't keep going.
Oops, I think I broke you. I'll see you soon. You'll know what to do.
You're on a path in the... You shouldn't know about the princess. At least, not until I... You've already been here, haven't you? I guess. It feels so long ago, almost... We have to let her out.
No, that's the opposite of what you're... Slay! We decided, yeah, we're supposed to let her out. Yeah?
No, we were supposed to keep her trapped there forever. I think.
We're supposed to be unfeeling. We can't be unfeeling. Not when there's so much fear everywhere. There's nothing for us to do.
We love her, so we have to set her free. Can we love something that hates us? Can we love something that hurts us?
To be given an ounce of kindness from something so cruel would be more pure than any other love.
Why are there so many of us? There aren't supposed to be so many of us. This is bad. You need to get a grip. What did you let happen? How many times have you been here? But eventually, you do make it to the cabin. Or rather, you make it to the place a cabin should have been. No, this isn't right. There's a cabin there. There's always supposed to be a cabin there. Proceed. Proceed to where? Of course it'll work. And it already has worked. It's gone, don't you see? You reach down to take the blade, but as you do, the ground beneath it shifts, the weapon sinking deep into the
There
air.
you are. My toy has finally come to finish his job.
With every word she speaks, the princess in the pit blinks closer, closer, and closer, and closer.
If you to take me away and let me out.
You extend your hand to hers. For all her past cruelties, the moment feels gentle, tender even. I can't believe you just made me say that. I hate you.
And that's the end. I wonder what we're going to do next.
Cole?
This one is awaiting Maw, an inevitable destination where all roads end. She will make for a wise heart. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
You're on a... Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going? That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived. But as you focus on your surroundings, in every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness, but it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies. You're on a path in the woods. The entire world ending wasn't enough to get rid of us. I don't think there's much he can do other than object. I wonder what else we can do to ruin his day. If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off. What are you talking about? I'm sure those walls have always been there. Oh, that's clever! A little boring, though. A warning before you go any further. The cabin interior is wrong. You take the blade. Okay, fine, you took the knife, but you really shouldn't hold it like that. You switch your grip on the blade. Congratulations. Haha, yes! Do it! Seriously. You change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby.
You step to the left. Impact. The air around you grows cold the further you progress. At first, a barely note, your toes feel like blocks of ice. Your breaths puff out in clouds. You shudder against it as you continue down the stairway. You step onto the center staircase, but no matter the direction it goes, it certainly is the most true path. You step to the right, but the further you go, the deeper you sink in. The softness threatens to swallow you whole, to rest it slow going, losing yourself in the bone-deep chill. You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go. Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you just going to stand there?
The shadows recede, revealing the princess's face.
It's okay. Don't worry. Sometimes I get lost here too. There must be something wrong with you. Not really. We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? Oh, don't be coy. We both know why I'm locked away here.
Wait, that's not right. Go on. You take a step forward. It's pulled in ink. You find the blade suddenly in your hands. But this... we can't... Do you not have anything witty to say? No, I don't, because this isn't fun. Luckily for all, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all falls apart.
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead and others, they just don't fit. We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable.
These ones are a contradiction, a winding kaleidoscope of paths and wall. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold. I am sorry that you met this vessel so early in your journey, but they will make for a rich and vibrant heart. Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves. Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you. There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you. Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover. I am a growing chorus of contradiction. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same. It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond? Do not look to one who fears me for your truth. The only answers worth knowing are those we can find within ourselves.
I think you know what I am. The narrator. Yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all, an objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far. I am an ether, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me. No. In life I was painfully mortal. A witness to the end of days. I held the fear of death in my heart and saw oblivion threaten the very memory of everything I knew and everyone I loved. I needed to do something, so I made you. And I made her. And I made this place to hold you both. The cycle of life and death, the endless pattern of creation and destruction. I tore it in two and shaped the fraying threads into you and her. A construct. It was supposed to keep the two of you trapped here until the job was done, and it was supposed to guide your hand to help you see things through. The construct you're in exists in every world at once. Any time you failed, any time you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both you and her into a new world. But you're waking up to your true nature now. It won't be able to work like that anymore. Because among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed. She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death. If you need to ask that question, there's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you cannot grasp the abject horror of dying. You haven't. You've flirted with dying. You've played pretend. But your consciousness is an unbroken stream. The inevitability of death is torture. I would gladly put two infinite beings through what you've been through to spare infinite lives from oblivion. If you actually knew what she was from the start, if you knew her capabilities, a single intrusive thought could have instantly ended the entire world.
It's simple, really. She can become whatever people perceive her to be. That's easy. I'll just will her into something really small. But wait, what if I accidentally will her into something that ends the world? Oh no, what if just thinking that?
But you wouldn't have finished your hypothetical thought because she would have already destroyed the world. Luckily for you, as you are now, you won't be able to will her into anything. You don't work the way a living being does. Not anymore. When I broke the cycle, I made sure that the tear was rough. You carry a part of what should be her, and she carries a part of what should be you. Things won't be as they are now, but they won't be nothing either. Besides, anything is better than oblivion. In the end, nobody wants to leave. Yes, you will, but it will all be worth it. Light, burdenless, an eternal pattern of forgetfulness leading into the joys of rediscovery. There's a cruel irony to it all. The only way I could share my dream with the world was to never be able to see it for myself. I'm only delusional if I'm wrong. And I'm not wrong. I can't be wrong. The people out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that. Nobody alive has done anything to you. I'm all gone. But if you and the princess want to smite the rest of them for the crimes of a dead man, if you really want to be that petty, there isn't much I can do to stop you. Soon I'll be gone entirely, and you'll be left alone with your final choice. So allow me to make my final request. The princess contains death itself within her, but I wove you into being with all the power you need to destroy her forever. Do it. Slay her, and rid the world of death and suffering.
you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly. Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind. Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. When the echoes spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation? Violence has always been our language, hasn't it? If this is what it takes to save him, then so be it. Shivers as his thorns unseen fingers dance across your skin. You remember the violence you inflicted on them, and yet they don't return. Without sin, there is no redemption. One again. You gave me shelter when you burned mine down, and then you struck another match. You and I are bound together. To rid yourself of me would be to leave yourself forever incomplete. Then so be it.
Flesh is a vehicle, and to destroy the flesh is to strand the spirit. With violence you stranded me, and with violence I sought to twist your flesh back into mine. To fear means to fear losing the flesh. The flesh is not the spirit.
Boundless torrent of blades cut you from boundless angles. You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You are a body again. And you feel all of it.
You learned to put yourself away, and in your stillness you humbled me. You learned to put yourself away, and in your stillness you rose above me. You are nothing, a black hole of self-loathing fed by the matter of your restless thoughts, a dog blind to its leash. But there is no light without the dark. Only with both of us is there a future to look towards. It is hope that carves meaning into being. You are wordless and alone, suspended in the gravity of an idea too great for you to hold. The very ground beneath your feet loses its meaning. There is nothing but me. Only with both of us is there a future to look towards. It is hope that carves meaning into consciousness. A person? Is it their body? Is it all of their body? Pluck the eyes, peel the skin, strip the tendons, mince the meat, grind the bones. When it is all gone, do you still have who you started with? A person is not a body. Death is a transformation into something new. It is only bodies that fear it.
The sensation of bleeding and sweating and breaking and mending and dying and living comes back in vivid color.
Do you remember when we killed each other with such fervent passion that death itself no longer sat on our shoulders?
I crush you, I bleed you, I grind you to paste. My scars are a memory of what you used to be to me. I want those feelings back. But in the disappointment of my victory, you gave me a new challenge to face within myself. Without obstacles to overcome, we stagnate into nothing.
To question everything is to deny the truth in front of you. By believing in your suffering, you make your suffering real. By believing in your limitations, you placed a shackle on your neck. Would you strip my gifts away and leave everyone to suffer in the dark? To question everything is to deny the truth in front of you. To live alone within the caverns of your mind is to trap yourself in them forever. Shared skepticism blossomed into freedom, but we needed to walk a path together to bloom. Fear is a chain around the neck and a needle in the eye. This construct is a machine of fear. It has no place in our divine hearts. Shatter it. Leave with me. I kill you. You kill me. Back and forth we go. Faster and faster and faster. I kill you. You kill me. And without me, all that's left to do is linger. Beast. To save him. Your lever tried to stake into your body. And another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? You sought the truth then. Will you hide from it, now that it is within your grasp? But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me and me lifting you. Forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back. If this is what a picture of a life, and a picture of a life, and a picture of a life. How deep must repetition still our movements, until even the air we breathe is stale? In a world without both of us, the flames could not go out, nor could they be lit again. Would you hold the world in place forever? But the stars can't be seen unless the flames go out, and the walls come crashing down. Can you not do for all things what you did for us? To save you are so brilliant. I kill you, you kill me. Back and forth we go, faster and faster and faster. I kill you, you kill me. And without me, all that's left to do is linger. You are divine. Pray for something bigger than you that stalks and slinks in shadows. Within you are tightly bound and choke on heavy air as acid burns its way into your pores. A nest of things devouring within things devouring. A world without sustenance is a world without relationships. And it is our relationships that give us form and substance, hasn't it? If this is what it takes. A web of nerves, laid upon a web of nerves, laid upon a web of nerves. The shade of a beautiful beginning we can never return to. Where did you end and I begin? When you felt what it was to be me, we held on to each other and pierced the veil of truth. Will you abandon that curiosity now that we are no longer joined in physicality? And when the tapestry was undone, you struck at my heart. You saw me as a part of you to be excised, but in the desire for excision, you made yourself whole. Will you still be whole if you destroy me? It's been our language. You are devoured. Pray for something bigger than you that stalks and slinks in shadows. Even the cruelest of monsters are not unworthy of sympathy. Within me, nothing is beyond redemption. Together we dug through hell, and together we found our freedom. Wasn't it? Behind your back and a trick behind mine. We dance, revolving and revolving around each other, but forever stuck in place. We both move and yet we both don't, for each of us watches the other instead of ourselves. To change is to hold the potential to rise above. Would you limit yourself to what you are now? Or would you like to see what you might become tomorrow? A thought is a vine, and some thoughts nurture thorns that bleed the soul, and endless growth that blots your vision and strangles your trust. Your compassion is what freed us both. But compassion is a thing that must be nurtured. And you cannot nurture that which cannot change. This is what it takes to serve him. It is so beautiful.
It tends to protect us from loss. To fear death protects from losing a body. To fear ruin protects from losing status. To fear rejection protects from being known. We took fear by the hand and walked with it into the unknown. And through that, you feared nothing. There are few things more terrifying than one's own heart. And there is almost nothing more terrifying than sharing it with another. Could you bear the weight of an eternity alone? Do you dare to shape a reality of solitude and thrust it on creation?
She hasn't it.
There's no beginning, there is no end, and there is no
There's
end.
only the flood of
There is
bodies.
only the flood
In
of
every moment you hold
bodies.
every possible sensation
Every
at
moment
once,
you
and
hold
then you
every
hold them all
possible
again.
sensation at once, and then you hold them all again. We can be everything again. We can weave a beautiful and endless song.
Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together. Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final peace lies with you. I love you.
You speak of me as if I am a ghost, but I am right in front of you. Death is a fantasy. Only those who lack perspective see it as anything other than transformation. You cannot destroy me. You have never truly seen me gone. You cannot fathom a world without me. The echo was deluded. A world without me would be an eternal hell.
Enough! I am the thread that weaves nothing into something.
Please, don't do this to yourself.
You're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone. There's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart. we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things? That'd be nice. A little comfort in an almost unfamiliar place. Oh, you made it here too. We never really got to talk to her, did we? This one, I mean. Those winding stairs again. But now there's only one way forward.
It's okay. You can come down. The stairs won't bite. Not this time, so you didn't bring the knife.
It is, for all of us.
Yes, we think. We're kind of like a shadow. Out there, every part of us is blended together into one huge idea. A big wave of unyielding change crashing against the world. But in here, we're fractured. Small.
We like you as you are. We like us as we are. Maybe we would have liked her version of us too, turning the wheel of a cosmic cycle together. But that's not the choice you made, even though it took courage for you to make your way down here, away from the paths others would have had you walk.
He'd hate that. So you should do it.
Is that what you want? After so many iterations, so many different versions of us clashing and coming together and clashing again, leaving with you feels like all we ever really wanted.
I think I'm going to stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you. Yeah, I think we've done our job.
And we love you too.
That's probably for the best. So you're not going to suggest we throw it out the window? No, we've been through too much for that. You actually did it! I know I just told you not to, but I'm proud that you did it anyways. It's like you've finally left the nest. So bad?
Even after everything you've seen, and all the lives we've lived together, you still want to kill us. The Echo really got his hooks into you. So, you've made a choice for all of us. Despite it all, we've always loved you. We hope you don't regret what comes next.
It's finally over, isn't it?
I knew we'd finally see it through.
We really did win, didn't we? We're the house now. We get to make the rules. This is nice. No more hunting.
Absolute reality.
The whispering, and the coercion, and the bickering.
That wasn't very hard at all. Speak for yourself.
Well, boys, how does it feel?
I hope this was all worth it.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful... You better watch your back. You can't get rid of me that easy. So you're the real puppet master here? Can't believe I tried to help you.
We didn't forget what you told us. You thought we'd be gone. Thought you could taunt us with death.
We never left. We've just been quiet, hiding somewhere else. But we don't need to be quiet any longer. We're the house now. We get to make the rules. And I'm not sure you'll like those new rules. This is going to be fun, isn't it? I'm sorry. They all know what you did. Voices get around.
Then don't slay us. Maybe they're never even... The way it all works seems to be based on you. So believe that we can put it all back. Believe we can fix the Echo's construct. Believe we can send us all back to the beginning, before anyone woke up, before the truth consumed us.
Can they really do that?
When we first met each other in the long quiet, there was something inside of us. Something we couldn't recognize or under. A warmth when we look at you.
The kind you don't realize you're missing until it's come back. That warmth is never going to go away. And that's why we believe in you.
They take the blade from our hand and stare fondly into our eyes.
We love you too. Everything is going to be okay.